Yo, what is good, you fucking gamblers? We're back. Well, I'm back with another weekly recap. This was last week. This was Thanksgiving week. I got pretty destroyed. I'm not gonna lie. I always get destroyed, but look at this. Clapped, clapped. I didn't even take this. Alright. What I'm looking at here on a Monday. This was a Monday. This is a week. This is the Monday last week. We took some sales. I saw this up channel, right? Took some, broke down, came up to retest, and we had a bearish candle that broke the high. I took a sell, and then immediately price flew and stopped me out. That was a 10 pip loss. Didn't even go into profits. It did. It went into profits. It baited me 5 pips, and it stopped us out. That was Monday, bruh. Check this out. Next, oh snap. Next day, we had some very nice market structure here. There's a candle setup. There's a bearish candle and two very small bullish candles, or it's a bullish candle and two small bearish candles, and then a fat red candle came down. I wanted to take sales here, but I took sales. I took actually sales a bit later. I took them like down here. And price never came back up to not even to back to this wick. Never came back. Actually kept running. It hit my, I think it hit 30 pips, but I was greedy and I got out. I didn't get out, and I got out here when this closed. Then this happened. Oh, I remember now. I took sales. It came down. It hit 30 pips. I got greedy. I closed here because I thought maybe it was gonna fly back up, and then I took another sell right here because this is also a candle confirmation, right? Bearish, bullish, bearish, broke the high below SMAs, took a sell with a 10 pip stop right about there, and then I took profit at 20 pips here. As soon as it hit 20 pips, I took profit here, and then it came back. I was pretty scared that it was gonna reject, I think because of this sort of this sort of level here. I thought we were going to reject and fly back up, so that's why I took profit at 20 pips, but it would have hit 30 pips, and this would have came down to the second position. These were both 10 lots on a 50K funded account that I took, so that was pretty good, but I didn't take profit where I should have, or didn't hold how I should have. That was Tuesday. That was pretty risky Tuesday. Then there's Wednesday. Price, I think I took sales here. Actually, took sales here. 10 pip stop at this close because this, I was waiting for a bullish candle. See, look, bearish, bearish. It was a bullish candle. I would have taken buys up to here, right? 30 pips. But it broke the high. Instead of creating a bullish candle, it made a bearish candle. So I took a sell. And then price came down 20-ish pips. Yeah, about 20 pips. Obviously, I always go for 1 to 3s. So 30 pips was never tapped. It actually came down. I saw this bullish candle, and I was gonna get out, but since this was somewhat of a level, not here, right? I was like, all right, whatever, and it's still under the SMA, so I held my buys. I should have at least closed half or closed the whole thing, but that's what. Oh, here we go. So that's what I did wrong here, and it shot up and stopped me out. And then there was another position here that I could have taken, right? It was the same sort of thing. It broke the high. Where's my arrow? See? Broke the high, closed right back below the 50, and closed bearish, right? Broke the high, closed bearish. Could have taken a sell and easily 40 pips. I think this was 50 pips, actually. 40 pips. I could have taken another sell right here for 30 pips. But I think this was, when was this? Kill zones. 30, 1 hour, 2 hour. Yeah, this would have been, because this is at the time I get off the charts, so I would have caught this. But I went to sleep early because I was mad I got clapped here. So that was Wednesday, and there's Thursday. Thursday was Thanksgiving Day, right? And as a trader, we take precautions during like holidays, and we don't trade holidays, right? Correct. Most of the times we don't trade holidays. So the only time that was very nice price action, the holidays were there, so I didn't take sells. First was triple highs, right? And then this high, respected this high, nothing closed above here. Triple highs, and then broke the high of the previous candle actually, and then closed bearish. I was gonna take some sells here. I didn't though, because it was Thursday, it was Thanksgiving. Uh, no, it was pre-Thanksgiving. No, I don't remember, but it was Thanksgiving. This was Thursday, so it was like pre-Thanksgiving, or it was Thanksgiving. And then I was gonna take sells here. I didn't though. I should have, and just melted completely. 30 pips all the way down. So I missed out on this. And then Friday, and then look at this, bro. It kept going, and it kept going. And then Friday, I was gonna go out. Actually, no, I went out, and I didn't get on the charts until this candle, this little bearish candle. I didn't get into the charts until this little bearish candle, and I should have been at the charts around these three candles here. And this position, I would have caught this position, right? Where's my arrow? There it is. There's a level of support turned into resistance. Candle closed bearish, broke the low, didn't break the high, respected the high below the SMA, created resistance at a SMA, at a previous level of support, and then sell. Look at that. It just melted. Which I didn't take either because it was Thanksgiving. I was like, all right, whatever. I'll stay out. I won't be on the charge because Thanksgiving. What am I going to take, right? So that's why I didn't take these trades talking Thanksgiving. And from up here, my original buys that I wanted, sells from up here, would have gone all the way down to 300 pips on a one lot. Is that $3,000? Yeah, that's my runner on a 50K funding. That's a $3,000 runner. That's a 1 to 32. So yeah, I should have taken sales, but I didn't though. I'm pretty salty. And then this is right now. It's Monday. Hold on. It doesn't show. All right, never mind. But it's a Monday, so it's the 30th, 29th of November, I think. Yeah, 29th of November. And here we are, a new day, new week. And I got clapped. So here's what happened with this range. This was London right here. I took some positions here. This candle came down, right? And then this next candle didn't break the high and broke the high. Didn't break the low, respected the low, broke the high. Took buys, and this came up for 20 pips. I had a 10 pip stop loss, and then it melted. This was London open. It just came back down. And then I took some more buys here. And no, I took sells. I'm sorry. I took sells like an idiot for some reason. And then I saw the price start coming back above my SMAs. I closed and I took buys. As soon as I closed, I took buys, and this thing came up, but I didn't hold them. So I ended up losing about, that was hold on, let me check. Actually, I can't check because I deleted the account. That was my funding. That was the last trade of my funding account. I took some buys. No, I took some sell. I took some buys, clapped, sells, clapped, buys, closed out early, and then that failed my account. And then I took some. At the same time, I had I had a gold. Is it CFD? No, it's the index. Not crypto. CFD. It's CFD, right? XAU USD. Uh, CFD, right? I don't know. I think it is. So let's check here. Here we go. I had some gold. Uh, let's remove this line. It was here. I took some gold buys, and I had a take profit here. Wouldn't have gone tapped at all. That was a 40 pip take profit. Because of this candle pattern, and then above the SMA, so I took buys and went up. I closed out my buys though right here. I took buys here, closed out my buys here, because it came back down, and then price went up. And that's how I blew my account. My 50K funded account. I blew. I'm gonna stick to my personal trading account from now on, because that's a lot. I'm a lot better in discipline without over trading. Because funding accounts, if it doesn't feel real, it doesn't feel like real money is on the line. So that's why I keep blowing accounts. I think I had one funding account, an FTMO 100K that I passed. I had funded, and then I blew. So that was pretty bad, but oh well. We'll get this shit. We'll get this. We'll get this. It's so much easier now. It feels trading is so much easier now. I know what to do. I know what to look for, but I just don't. I'm not this. I don't. I overtrade a lot. So, but anyways, that was my video. That was my weekly recap of Thanksgiving week. So, thank you. See you guys later.